Michael sat in his box, trying to remember how long it had been since he last heard confession. It was a cramped space, dark and musty and smelling of old varnish, like a spinster aunt. He could hear the caretaker sweeping in the nave, a short man called Kevin, who came in every afternoon, although Father Michael reminded him each time that he did not work here. Kevin had once told Father Michael that the only reason he came here was because he was stalking Jesus. Occasionally, when the church was very quiet, he could hear Kevin playing Kitten on the Keys on the church organ. He had heard confessions of murder in his box, confessions of hatred, of searing rage, and a dull, flat pain that lies in the belly like an undigested burger. Mad Tommy, Frankie, Jimmy, a man so mad he had 3 first names, 2 of them in the place of a surname, had chewed off one of his own fingers in this box. Twice. On the second occasion, Father Michael had given him a bandage he had brought with him as precaution. Mad Tommy, Frankie, Jimmy on each occasion had thanked Father Michael and promised not to kill again. Each time he had. Father Michael could remember when the church was full every week, when 300 people breathing softly, their breaths hovering around his words like the hum of air conditioning. Not anymore. The people of the parish, now shocked, or drove to distant industrial estates to shop some more, or were busy coming to terms with the results of the previous night's strictly come dancing. The regulars had passed away over the past decade in a sequence of increasingly poorly attended funerals. Nowadays, the parishioners ignored him, or did not recognize him, or occasionally hurled abuse at him for things he had not done. He was tired of telling people, no, he had not molested any altar boys that week, thank you. Although part of him did admire their concern for these entirely hypothetical children. The bishop had been slightly too small for his robes, and had not looked Father Michael in the eye. While sprinkling holy water on the petunias, he had mentioned that the church was to be closed in the near future, to be amalgamated with the neighbouring parish. It was a christening, the last one to take place in the church. The bishop had accidentally given a reading from the book of Job.
Man that is born of woman is of few days, full of trouble. He cometh forth like a flower, and is cut down. He fleeth also as a shadow, and continueth not.
The family of the baby had not expected this. The bishop had realized his mistake, but felt he had to continue.
But man dieth, and wasteth away. Yea, man giveth up the ghost, and where is he? As the waters fail from the sea, and the flood decayeth, and drieth up, so man lieth down, and riseth not. Till the heavens be no more, they shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep.
The family listened in silence. The bishop smiled awkwardly, which only made things worse. Father Michael walked down the empty nave, past the stack of unused hymn books and the cold incense burner that smells only of ashes. The glass in the windows is stained, and not in a good way. A station of the cross is missing. Jesus does not fall for the 3rd time. It somehow spoils the rhythm. Kevin is curled up behind the altar, the missing engraving clutched to his chest. He is breathing in a strangled manner, which could be snoring or sobbing. Father Michael sits in his box. There is no one else to confess to. Bless you, Father. It is a long time since my last confession. What sin do you have to confess? I don't know. I don't know what I believe in anymore. Neither do I, my son. Neither do I. Father, shall I do penance? Are you not already doing penance, my son? I think so. In that case, continue to do what you are doing and hope that it will be enough. Yes, Father. Thank you, Father. Hello, everybody. A big hand for Mr. Smith, your last act this evening. The event that it is.